We're like friends. I mean, we're sisters.
Sisters by blood, friends by choice.
Incredibly smart, intelligent, and funny.
Oh,
Correct.
Stories for days.
Mom, you're crashing out. I feel like, should we?
Do we want to talk about it right now?
We can talk about
Let's
it.
just let it flow.
Let it go. What the fuck? Good jeans.
Yeah.
Messy jeans.
Welcome back to Messy Jeans. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
So good. I'm Cindy.
I'm Carly.
We are so excited to have you guys back. We are just getting more and more used to this.
We are.
You
I
know?
know we keep changing locations.
I know. We just can't decide. We're women. We're just very indecisive.
So indecisive.
Yes.
Oh my God. But we don't have a recording studio, okay?
I know. So give us your money so we can have a recording
More
studio.
money. Yeah.
More money. But I'm really excited about today's topic.
Me too.
It's not necessarily a topic, more like we're just going to rip some dating profiles apart.
I can't wait.
And men's dating profiles. Let's get that
Just men.
right.
Only
right
men.
out the gate. We're going to be talking about, our green flags, red flags in dating, and they are going to be kind of men-centric because that's the most experience that we have, unfortunately, with dating is dating men.
Unfortunately.
That's just how it is. Sorry.
It's true. It's true.
Please do not forget to follow us on social media. Follow us on messy_jeans on Instagram and TikTok.
Messy Jeans on Substack, YouTube.
Yes.
Please.
And please give us reviews, you guys.
Please.
Give us your motherfucking validation on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts.
So much.
It would help so much. We know you love us.
I know.
So just show it.
We
through
know
your
it.
Words.
We know it.
Words of affirmation.
If you give us a review, just know that we are making out with you in spirit when you do that.
Yes.
It's like you've given us a kiss.
Yeah. We are hard for reviews.
We are hard.
Yes.
Wet.
We're so wet for reviews.
It's the crass thing. We can't not. We can't
I know.
not do it.
But people like that,
Giving the people what they want.
Before we get into today's topic, let's talk about what's been cunty for us in this past week. I will go first.
Go for it.
So, I'm all about reclaiming that teenage self, right? Reclaiming my teenage years because I feel like I didn't really get to be a true teenager because, childhood trauma and Mormon and all that stuff. But so I was at my martial arts gym. I do jiu-jitsu, and I was pulling out of my parking spot and rammed so fast into a pole like I meant to. Fucking broke the fuck out of my bumper.
No.
Yeah, I'm already getting repairs on my car this week.
Oh my God.
Mechanical repairs.
Oh no.
And of course the first thing I do when I get out, I'm like, who saw that? Like, I hope to God.
Nobody saw that, right?
Random people in the
Nobody saw
parking
it.
lot. But I'm just like, oh,
You're like, of course.
of course.
Of course this happened.
So I've currently jerry-rigged it because I did actually do a little bit of research because I'm like, I got to keep this together so that the crack doesn't spread.
Yeah.
So I got some Gorilla seal and something tape.
Yeah.
And glue and seals tape. I don't know. But God, I felt so dumb, and it's just a teenager move to do that, to run into it. I never even did that when I had my license. I did a lot of other things that got me.
Yeah. I did
In trouble
several things like
with the
that
car.
as a teenager.
But God,
Damn.
So it's kind of like, I don't know. I just keep imagining myself as like Paris Hilton or Nicole Richie, like, oh, damn it,
Damn it. That's so hot.
But now, like, Daddy's not here to fix it.
Daddy is
because
not
you know
here.
damn well
He would.
if I would have called Dad and been
would've
like,
fixed it.
Dad, I got myself into a tizzy
He would
with
have
the car.
fixed it in a
He would have been
second.
like, getting into the shop tomorrow. Here's your rental car. So
Oh,
spoiled. He
so
would have.
spoiled. I
He would have.
know. God damn it, Dad. Why'd you have to die?
I know. So now instead, I'm having to ask ChatGPT,
ChatGPT is your new daddy.
what's the cheapest way that I can...
Just
Dad
be
would be
like-
appalled.
You're like chatty daddy.
Chatty daddy.
Chatty, be my daddy.
So yeah, that's what was cunty for me this week.
That's so annoying. I'm so sorry. And so frustrating when you feel like you're already overwhelmed with life. And then, of course, car problems are the worst.
Dude, it's the worst. But it's drivable and it just looks like trash. It's whatever.
You know what? But it's a Land Cruiser.
It is a Land
So
Cruiser.
it kind of adds to the appeal.
Absolutely. I went
It does.
off-roading.
You did.
Sue me.
You're like, you know what? I'm going to crash into this pole on purpose.
I cruised on the land. I cruised the fuck out of that land.
Cruise on the land.
Arrest me.
Arrest me. Well, I'm glad you didn't get arrested. You're like, it wasn't, you didn't hit a person. So
Exactly. Exactly. Because if I did, they would have been dead for sure. My God.
you didn't hit a person.
The
You
amount
didn't
of-
kill anybody.
But the amount of red paint transfer that's on my car.
Shit.
I buffed it out with a magic eraser though.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
So before I tell you what's cunty, I'm thinking of this message that I got in my DMs about our podcast, about the cunty part. Someone was like, I love your podcast, but, and I love DMs. I love any kind of, feedback on the podcast. So this is not like I'm not like,
The preface.
yeah. So they said, I thought we were trying to like reclaim the word cunty. So why do you guys keep using it in a negative way? And I was like, we didn't say that we were going to always use it in a positive way. We said it's versatile and
said
you
good
can
or bad.
describe it in any way.
It has
just
range.
It has range. So it's okay.
That's hilarious.
But now I'm always like paranoid. I'm thinking, okay, do I have to say something positive?
Please. Who gives a fuck?
Anyway,
Love you.
here's my cunty thing for the week. And I made a TikTok about this. You saw it. I was a cunt to this person, but in a good way, because they said something misogynistic, a little sexist to me. And it was a friend, this family friend that I met up with, and we have a shared history. We grew up in the same ward, and when I was, up until I was 12, so I was like, yeah, let's hang out, let's chat, and we were catching up, and he was asking me things about myself. He said, so what do you do for a job? And so I said, well, I'm a social media manager and I do bookkeeping for a law firm. And he immediately says, are you qualified to do that job? And it wasn't a joke. He didn't mean it as a joke
Bless
to like
him.
roast me or something. I just said, what did you just say to me? He's like, he realized he fucked up
You immediately knew.
because this is a liberal man also. So it's like, oh, the misogyny is like, it's rearing its ugly head, and kind of like in a Freudian slip kind of way. I said, what did you just say? Did you just ask me if I'm qualified to do my job that I've been doing for 4 years? And he goes, no, I didn't mean it like that. And I was like, yeah, you did. And I said, I just looked him dead in the eyes and I said, would you ask a man this question? He goes, yeah, I would. I said, no, you wouldn't. He said, no, I would if I was interviewing them for a job. And I said, well, are you interviewing me right
for
now?
a job?
And I did not let him let that slide. And I roasted the shit out of him the rest of the night for that. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not qualified to do this. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm qualified to give you that. I'm sorry, I'm not qualified to
As
do
you
that.
should.
That was a cunt in a good way, because I was not I'm not going to back down on that kind of comment. Like, who asks that?
Yes.
Men
I bet.
to women.
I hope he was kicking himself for the rest of the evening. I'm sure he's like, oh God.
Yeah.
Because if he's a liberal man, if he's, believes in human rights, like.
And the best part is he was like, you're going to make a video about this, aren't you? Or you're going to talk about this on the podcast, aren't you? And I said, oh, you're goddamn right I am. So that was my country thing for the week, but in a positive way. So there you go.
There you go. Yeah. And I reclaimed mine because I was like,
You did.
oh, Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
oops,
cunty.
oops,
Oopsies.
oopsie, so cunty.
Oopsies.
It's cunty of me to have a taped up bumper. Let's
It
be
is.
for fucking real. All right, today's topic. Red flags and green flags in men.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get right to it.
Let's get into it.
Should we do green flags first?
Yeah, I feel like we have so few, but let's...
We do. That's why we should
I
get
know,
them out
we
of the
should,
way.
We should.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. My first green flag is blue collar skills.
Mm-hmm.
I love a man that can fix my car, you know, in the same way that my dad would.
Yes.
You know, something happens to my car, no problem, baby.
No
I got
problem,
you.
baby.
I'll take care of
I
it.
got you, sweetie.
Here's my car for the week.
Take my car, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a gender role thing. It's just take care of me.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's something about men who know how to work with their hands.
It is very hot. In my experience, the ones who know how to work for their hands usually mean the one that
They know how to work with their hands in other areas.
Exactly. But they're usually not the one for you. So I would love to find one that is like the one for me that can work with his hands.
Both.
Yes.
They can do both.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good green flag. And I would agree. A green flag for me is self-deprecating humor and banter. Okay? And I'm not talking about just like straight sarcasm. I know some people like don't love like the constant sarcasm, but when they do it in a way that is kind of roasting and teasing themselves, I know that they can take a joke. Okay.
I love that.
I know that they have some kind of humility.
Mm-hmm.
They can handle when I roast them, because I love roasting people. I love teasing people. And when I know that they can handle it, that means I know that they'll do it back to me. So it's this cycle, it's this banter, because I was listening to his podcast with Amy Poehler on her podcast, Good Hang. Not that I'm trying to plang it, but it's so fun. She's so funny. I love her. But she said something about teasing, how she grew up in a family that teased each other, and so did we. And some people love it more than others, but I do especially love it. But she said, I love teasing because it means that you see me. It means that you are seeing me and you get me. And I thought that's it. That's why I love it so much. So when a man can tease himself, that means that he can tease me, and it's just like we have a good back and forth, and that's just so hot. It's just so attractive. Yeah, it's a green flag. Because one of my favorite comedians or hosts, whatever, is Conan O'Brien, and he is so good at self-deprecating humor.
Yeah, makes fun of his hair, makes fun of
himself all the time.
Yeah,
and I love it so much. So
I love it because you'll always have material. You know yourself best.
Yes, you do know yourself best.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's very attractive.
It is attractive.
Mm-hmm. Another one of my green flags is a guy who is mid-attractive and secure about it.
Yes.
Like, it's just a green flag when I am the hotter person in the relationship, which I always will be.
You always are.
I always will be.
You always are.
But when you understand and fully realize the breadth of your attractiveness and understand that it comes second to mine and always will, that's beautiful.
And you are confident in that.
Yes.
You're not insecure about that.
Because like, why are more men not taking advantage of that? Because men get away with being semi-attractive.
Yeah. Way more than women.
But like, exactly. Like, you don't even have to be the most attractive. Like, be a great guy. Be funny. Be that. You know.
And that kind of goes into, well, I guess it's a reddish, greenish flag, but because some men are like, oh, women just want guys with like a six pack and
literally never even think about it. Never
think 6'5", and they just want this ripped guy. No.
Literally, when I think about what I find attractive in a man, not once do I think six pack.
Nope.
Not once.
And don't get me wrong, man with muscles, yeah. Like, who doesn't love that? But man with muscles and like a insulation, that's good.
Yes.
Because they know how to live life.
Yes.
They're enjoying life, and they're not so rigid. Which kind of goes into a red flag, but we can talk about that later.
We can't help ourselves. We already want to get there.
We want to get into
because it's more fun. Yeah, we really do.
But no, we don't care. Like, yes, take care of your health. That's important, all right? But we also want you to enjoy life. We want to enjoy life with you. We want to go to fun restaurants and to have a good time with you. And if you're so rigid one way or another, or so like obsessed with your looks, or you're so insecure about your own looks that you're constantly worrying that like, oh, my girlfriend's too hot for me, or I'm gonna lose her to some other hotter guy. No,
that part.
Nope.
The secure.
Nope.
Yes, because
Be secure.
overly secure or insecure, both of those are very dangerous. Very dangerous, especially in a man, especially because it's just common knowledge. Like women are supposed to be the more attractive.
We are
like
the superior beings.
We are.
It's just true.
Yeah,
It's
and
science.
you knowing that and supporting me in that is so hot.
Yeah,
it makes you so hot.
And constant praise from you, green flag.
Amazing.
Call us goddesses.
Yes.
Worship us. Okay. Tell us how hot and beautiful and attractive and amazing we are all the time.
Yes.
Please. Because we already know that we are.
Yeah.
But also we want you to know that we are.
Yes, because it's hot for us to hear it from you.
Yes, it is.
It turns us on.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And then, because it's like, oh, you think I am this goddess? Then I'm going to act like a goddess in the bedroom.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It's so true.
Or a whore.
Or a whore.
Yeah.
Even call us a whore sometimes too, you know, when the moment is right.
Oh, absolutely.
Call us a goddess who knows how to act like a whore. You can call us all the things, like just when it feels right.
Last summer, I had this 3-month or 2-month little, very short relationship. Not a relationship. It was a fling. And he was great. Like, he had a bunch of great things about him. But then I started noticing, like, he never compliments me. He never says. And I straight up asked him one time. I just turned to him. I go, "Can you objectify me?"
Oh, yes.
And he was like,
please objectify me.
and he did not. And he said, maybe later.
Oh, wow.
And I just said, okay, sure, yeah, take your time. Never did. So I ended it because of that. Like, I want someone to compliment the shit out of me.
Valid. Here's the thing. Objectification is great and it's hot when it's consensual.
Yes.
You know? If we're consenting to be objectified, then objectify the fuck out of us.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, yes. Treat us like an object, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hot. We want to feel hot and sexy. And
if there's mutual attraction and you're both into each other, like, oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
Love.
Yep. Now, when you're just sending random dick pics and you're like,
No,
don't do that.
Get that out of here. We don't want any of that.
That's not objectification.
That's not.
Just straight
That's just
up
assault.
harassment. That's just assault. That's just straight up assault.
Assault on our eyes.
Non-consensual dick pics. Don't do that, please. God, no.
The amount of men that are still doing that, it's wild to me.
Like, what makes you think we want to see that?
I know.
If we're not into you.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
babe. No. Or you're not paying us.
Yeah. So until you do either of those things,
don't do it. Green flag. Men who don't talk shit about their exes, especially if they're the mother of his kids. I don't care if your ex was the most batshit fucking crazy person you've ever met in your life, okay? If they're the mother of your kids and you're talking shit on them, no. Immediate no. Like, you take care of that in private. You rant to ChatGPT about it in private. Don't talk to me about it. I don't want to hear it. If you can be like, yeah, we separated and, you know, she's a great person and we just had our differences and you are speaking positively about her, then that's a green flag. And you're not trying to build yourself up by bringing her down.
Right.
That's a green flag.
Right. And it's different than, okay, you've been in a relationship for a while and you're going through something with your ex, like wife or husband or something, and so you're talking things out.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're like getting to know it's major green flag if you speak highly of them. If anything else, just respectfully. I think it's the respect.
Yes. Respect.
Yes.
So if a man's coming on strong about like he's the victim and he did nothing wrong and his ex did all the crazy things, I'm like, you're not telling the full story.
And this is as far as we go.
And that's it.
And this is our last stop.
We're good.
Get off.
get off the train.
Yeah.
Like, take that somewhere else.
No, for real. Now that we've got the green flags out of the way, let's get into our red flags.
Mm-hmm.
First red flag, mama's boys.
Mm-hmm.
In this day and age, because on the other side of that is just a mom who wants to fuck her son.
Mm-hmm. Or a son who wants to fuck their mom.
Yeah, and I want to be the only woman that you want to fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
And
familial or not.
And it's like, that means you're going to treat me like a mommy. And not in like a sexy way.
Yes.
Like I want my mommy. Not like mommy.
And obsessive boy moms, they scare me.
You want them to have a good relationship with their mother.
Of course.
Okay. But calling your mom every second?
You don't need to.
Mom, how do I wash my clothes?
Yeah.
Mom, how do I do this? Mommy, I'm sick.
Yeah. And that, like,
to comfort me, take care of me.
That emotionally incestuous relationship with a mom and her son, it terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely terrifies me.
Don't be obsessed with your mom in a weird way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you're 30s, 40s, and you still need your mommy to take care of you, no thank you. Like, be cool with your mom. That's fine.
I think 20s as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
20s. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm just like talking about my
Jesus.
own dating age range here. But
oh, right. I mean, 20s are not my age range either. But
I mean, that's okay if it is.
But it just I feel like if you're a mama's boy and you've got this really emotionally incestuous relationship with your mom, it takes those guys a long time to grow up.
So long
time.
I read somewhere. Sorry, little scientific side tangent.
Of course.
I'm so sorry. But I read somewhere that it takes many men, and I'm totally butchering this because I can't remember the exact words, but it takes most men somewhere into their 40s to become emotionally mature, to have like emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's
tracks.
So true.
It tracks.
And then, but women are way earlier.
6 years old?
Like until we come out of the womb, we're out of the womb, and then we're like, we're emotionally aware, we're emotionally intelligent.
Women come out of the womb saying, "What's wrong? Are you okay?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
How can I help?
What do you need? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, let me take care of you. What can I do? What do you need me to get you? Some soup? Yeah, fuck that. Okay, red flag for me, and I think a lot of women, hardcore gym bros.
Oh, I shudder. I shudder.
Okay, again, be active. Take care of your health. Be fit. But the selfies and like, I gotta get in the gym every fucking day, and you're listening to nonstop podcasts, and you're like so rigid with your diet and your exercise routine, and you're just because we know that's not for us. It's for other men.
Yeah. If I hear a man saying, "Oh, I'm cutting this week," I'm cutting your dick off, and I'm cutting you the fuck off. Like, I'm cutting.
I gotta bulk.
I'm like, "Are you okay? Should we call the suicide hotline?" Like,
do you need a crisis hotline?
No,
it's just,
I'm just picturing, because there's so many pictures, and we're going to get into dating profiles, but there's so many pictures of men at the gym where their biceps are 2 times as the size of their heads.
it's just
In the gym, you can't really see their face, and they're just like this.
they're about to drop a deuce.
The veins are about to pop.
They're about to explode. They are literally about to have an aneurysm.
Yeah, they have like protein like stocked up in their car. Like they have protein for work. They have protein at the car. They have protein at home.
They're like listening to like
whatever.
Just constant. They're just like Joe Rogan on repeat, and they're like, I gotta
they're losing brain
get
cells.
my anabolic steroids, whatever. No.
They are losing brain cells.
No. Because I'll explain why. It's the rigidity that bothers me, not the fact that you want to be fit. It is the fact that you are probably so rigid with your routine that you have no time for anything else. And you're not going to have any fun.
Yeah, those are the type of men that are going to judge you for X, Y, and Z lifestyle choices.
Oh, you're going to eat that?
Right.
Sorry,
right.
I can't eat that. Oh, I can't go there. Not this restaurant.
Do you know how much sugar that has in it?
No, I need to get X amount of protein. I need to get XYZ carbs. And it's like, okay, we're not going to have any fun here.
Oh,
We're not going to have any fun. So that's one of my red flags.
That's a great one. Oh, definitely one of mine too. Another one of my red flags is a man who has an erection for therapy. Okay, listen. Men should go to therapy. You all should be in therapy at some point or another, and I highly recommend it. But calm down. Like, you don't just, I don't know, just men that are like obsessive about talking about it.
Yeah. I appreciate a man who is willing to go to therapy and work on himself, but there comes a point where it's like, are you doing this to get women?
Yeah.
Or are you actually doing this for
Trying
yourself?
to get them on the couch, the therapy couch.
The therapy couch. They're like, get on my couch.
Yeah.
I'll therapize you.
Yeah, one of my good friends went on a date recently with a guy just like that. And it reminded me of other guys that had been on dates like that, where he was just talking about therapy like the whole time, but then using it to like weaponizing it, being like, oh, that's toxic. That's not healthy. I'm like,
It's giving Jonah Hill.
please.
You know the whole thing with Jonah Hill?
Yes. Yeah.
Gross.
Ugh, yeah.
So just work on yourself, yes.
Like, get help, but
Seek help, but
at what cost?
also you probably, yeah, what cost? Because you're probably spending a lot of money on therapy.
I'm like, how often are you in therapy? God, every day?
Do you have a crush on your therapist?
No, that's you.
Is that a problem? Oh, that is me.
If you know, you know.
I totally get what you're saying.
Another one of my red flags is the crowd pleaser guy. The guy who is just so charming, so adored, just he's entertaining the entire room the whole night. It's like, shut the fuck up and let me shine. You are not the main character all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
Like, you need too much.
They have to be the class clown.
Yeah.
But on such like a huge scale.
Yeah.
They have to,
And then if you wrong them, they will turn so quickly on you, those guys.
if you take away their light,
Yeah.
if you try to overshadow them,
Ooh.
they're like, wait a second.
No,
That's my thing.
Yeah, I need a man in my shadow. Yeah. Yeah.
Be in my shadow. Don't, I'm not going to be in your shadow. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, it will not work for
It
me.
is not going to work.
Another one of my red flags is men who are Swifties. Okay? And I'm not talking about gay men.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about non-binary. I'm talking about straight men
Straight man.
who are Taylor Swift fans. Like,
Yes.
you're not into Taylor Swift, you're into women's pants. Like, you just want to get with women. Like, that's reserved. Listen, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Don't
Oh my God.
come for me.
Oh my God. You just
I know. I just went there.
You just alienated.
I'm not a hater though. I'm moot. I'm moot on her, okay?
It's just you're neutral.
But that is reserved for the gays, the theys, and the
she's,
and
yeah.
the she's. Yeah. Straight men, you can support them in that.
Yes.
But men will be putting that on their dating profiles, like
Oh.
big Taylor Swift fan, you know. I'm like, you are just Swift baiting.
Oh.
You are Swift baiting right now.
Swift baiting. Yeah. That's definitely a red flag.
Yeah.
Definitely a red
So
flag.
fucking dumb. Okay, this is trivial. My last one. It's not my last one, like, of all time, but just in this conversation. But men who are balding, but they're growing out their hair.
Yes.
Like,
Moment of silence for that hair.
I don't understand. It's
giving-
like Samson cosplay.
It's giving, I can't let go. I can't let go of my ex. I can't let go of my hair.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I'm holding on.
You know exactly what I'm describing. They're
They're
balding. They've
constipated.
got a patch right here, and they're growing their long hair as if it's their biggest accomplishment in life.
They're like, I still grow hair.
It's like, no, babes.
Yeah, you're insecure about your hair loss.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Just shave it.
Try Hims.
Just shave it.
Just shave it.
A guy who it goes back to the security thing. A guy that embraces the bald
Yes.
is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like men who wear flat brimmed hats all
my
the
God.
time, all the time.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and it's flat brimmed specific.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because there are men who are just they have a flat brimmed hat for every day. And it's
what's
like,
up?
babe, let that scalp breathe.
I know.
I don't care that you're balding or that you're bald.
I know. Nobody cares as much as you do.
I really don't. I'm worried about the smell in that hat.
I know. Like, gross.
Ugh. Okay.
Your poor follicles, your poor scalp, your skin just.
I know. It's not good for your health at this point.
Let it go. Let it go.
Moving on to some dating profiles.
Can't wait.
I'm so excited. Okay. And I have not been on a dating app in months and months and months for some time now. And today's episode made me get on it again. And my God, it is still scary. It's still very scary out there. And so I've screenshot of a few profiles and I'm going to read some of them.
And for the record, I'm not on dating apps. We mentioned this in another episode, but I did get on the apps for a little bit back last year after I was separated. I was on Tinder and I was on Hinge. I don't know, maybe for like a week. And it was scary. It was scary.
It's so scary.
It was very overwhelming. And you just swipe and you swipe and you swipe and you swipe and you're just like, what the fuck?
It makes me sick thinking about going on a date from a dating app. It just makes me ill. But let's start off with Mark, okay?
Let's do Mark.
Mark, he's 46 years old,
Okay.
and his About Me says, I'm a Southern gent, and I'm originally from Georgia. And if you are curious, yes, I have my accent. I'm a first responder, and I love to have fun and go on adventures. Please don't match with me if you don't live in Utah. And I don't want to buy any crypto or any other BS. I don't have the energy for that, and I'm not on here to play games. Sorry about having a cheesy profile, and I didn't put good pics of me on here because I'm not trying to sell myself, and I'm just checking this place out. Why are you even here? I run into this all the time.
Mark needs a therapist.
I run into this all the time. Why are you even here? They'll just straight up say, I'm not trying.
I'm not even going to try.
I'm not even trying, but I'm still trying to get some ass.
But I just want to rant. I just want to rant. I just want to talk shit. What?
Like, who's matching? Like, okay. Oh, sorry I bothered you, sir.
Match with that.
Sorry I bothered you.
Don't even look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't message me. Okay.
I didn't put good pics because I'm not trying to sell myself. That's
the whole point.
That's the whole goddamn point of a dating profile, babes.
Who the fuck is going to match with that?
No one.
No self-respecting woman.
And this is him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The hat, the shirtless nipple picture
with an quarter of looks to be a woman's arm,
yes,
with some questionable tattoos.
Oh my God. Mark.
It looks like they just got done
yes,
filming a low budget
yes,
sex tape.
With his hat on.
Doing meth.
Oh my God.
Babe.
Oh God, the nipples.
I'm proud of you for just even going on there though, you know?
I'm not even going to try. Here's the ugliest possible picture of me. Holy shit.
Oh, just rich.
Oh my God.
Jake, 33. His About Me says, not my kid, it's my nephew. Which, by the way, I run into that a lot too.
Weird.
Where they will post a picture with a child and say, it's not my kid, it's my nephew. And it's like, why
are you trying
First
to
of all,
do-
I hate
Weird.
it when men post their kids on their dating
Weird.
profiles.
Don't do it. Don't
I
do it.
hate it.
I would never post my kids on my
hate it.
profile.
Never.
Why would you do that?
Never. Yeah.
Like, okay, you have a kid.
You just know they're like, look,
It's giving predator.
I'm with kids.
It's giving to catch a. It's
Exactly.
giving to catch a predator.
Exactly.
I'm
But the amount of
sorry.
times I've read that on profiles,
That's so
not
weird.
not my kid. Whatever.
That's so
Okay.
weird.
And then why?
Why are they on your profile?
Showing that you're kid friendly?
You're bait.
I don't want
You're
you
using
to be.
them as bait.
Exactly.
That's fucking weird.
That's standard on profiles. Standard.
That's weird as fuck.
I know. He goes on to say, it starts with you wanting to see my dog and ends with you pretending to be one. I believe in love. but I will only put the effort forward when the feeling is mutual. Oh, he's a bitter man.
I'm sorry, what in the Baby Girl is this shit? And I'm sure he does not even look close to the guy in Baby Girl because he was hot. What? It ends with you pretending being a dog?
But he believes in love.
But I believe in love. Love with my bitch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I just love that. I'll only put in effort if the feeling is mutual. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. Oh, so you're not gonna... So you're not gonna rape me? Hopefully not.
Oh my God, I'm only gonna put an effort if you put an effort. Well, yeah, that's how relationships work. Like, if you're not into them, don't put in, like, just don't match.
But that to me reads he's bitter.
Yes, he's bitter.
He's bitter about some
bitter little
about
bitch.
women not
He's
putting in
the
effort
dog.
to him.
He's the little bitch.
He's absolutely a little bitch. He's projecting.
He's projecting. Okay.
Therapy speak. Okay, and here he is. He's got
oh no,
mind you, a flat brimmed hat. And a picture of him with what looks to be like jizz on his mustache, which it's probably whipped cream.
But he's going for like the edgy, cream pied face.
Yeah, and you're giving asshole.
It's his lips look like an asshole.
Exactly.
That's gross.
They really, really do.
You guys, take better pictures of yourself for the love of God. Learn how to take a selfie. Okay?
I know that's. We honestly, I feel like we could start such a great company that would help men with their dating profiles.
Yep.
You'll take the pics. We can both help them write their bios.
Yep.
And yeah.
And look, after we roast the shit out of these guys, we'll give you some pointers.
We will.
Towards the end. So just wait until the end. We'll
hang in there, bud.
Hang in there, sweetie. Mommy will help. Okay.
Mommy's here.
Mommy's here. We're going to help you. But wait till the end. We will end this on a positive note and give you some pointers because by God, my God, you fucking need it.
You need it.
You need it so bad.
Okay. Next gentleman, Louis. I'm not sure how to say it. He's 33. Looking for a companion, a partner in crime, if you will. Let's do stuff together. Also, I have a 95-pound American Bulldog. Why are men always putting the weight of things in their profile? They'll say how much they weigh. They'll say 210 pounds, 6 feet.
Because size matters to them.
What the fuck? Why do I need to know how much your dog weighs?
Because size matters. They think size matters that much.
A 95-pound bulldog? And?
Who gives a fuck about your bulldog? And how much he weighs? Like,
yes.
Okay, talk about your bulldog. Like, you love your dog, whatever.
But to say that he's 95 pounds?
Are you proud of how much your dog weighs?
Like, are you fat shaming your dog? Like, what?
Or are you, like, hyping your dog? Do you want to date your dog?
Yeah. Are you into dogs? You should be with Jake.
Yes. Same page. Match him. What's his name? Luis?
We need to connect.
Match Luis with Jake.
That'll also be part of our business is connecting these men.
Matchmaker. You know what?
It's not working out with these women, but I know a great guy for you.
Jake. Jake loves jizz on his face. So get with Jake.
Next is Melvin. He is 40.
Melvin.
Yeah, don't even get me started on some of the names on here.
Like, look, I get it.
You
didn't choose your name. Okay, fine. I
didn't screenshot this one, but there's this one guy who I came across. His name is Jarmy. Jarmy.
Not
Jarmie. Jarmy.
Is it like a culture? Is like
I don't know. No,
name?
he's very white.
Okay.
I don't know.
Weird.
Okay. Melvin is 48. I'm an easygoing individual who thrives on spontaneity and embraces life's adventures with open arms. Whether it's trying out a new activity, exploring a hidden gem in the city, or embarking on a spontaneous road trip, I'm always up for the thrill of the moment. My laid-back demeanor and positive outlook make me a joy to be around as I effortlessly adapt to new situations and find joy in the simple pleasures of life. Who's writing this man's resume?
Is this an obituary? Are you dead? Are you a ghost?
Make me a joy to be around?
ChatGPT, write my dating profile. Here are all the amazing things about me. Okay? Write it as if I'm about to die and you're speaking at my funeral. Okay? Make it cringy and weird as fuck, all right?
It's just so off-putting. It's just...
Don't make it personal. Just hype me up, basically. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like he's giving a review for himself. He's reviewing himself.
Is this an evaluation? This is a performance review. You're a joy to be, like, he's like, what did he say? He's like,
he said, my laid-back demeanor and positive outlook make me a joy to be around as I
Wow.
effortlessly adapt to new
this
situations.
was an employee performance review,
Yes.
hyping up his strengths, and an employer wrote this for him.
Right,
And he's just
right.
like, copy, paste.
Some guys are more clever than that, where they will be like, oh, here's some reviews from my sister or my mom. Like,
Yeah.
I find that semi-funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, but don't be doing it to yourself.
Oh, God.
We're not with you on the joke, Melvin. Sorry.
Sweetie.
I know. Let's get into Sam. Okay?
Okay.
Sam is 51, and he tried to match with me on Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I have not been on there. I had like many matches. So many matches.
So many
It's not
matches.
a compliment. It's men.
Mm-hmm.
But on my profile, I put, I bet you can't be the man of my dreams. Dare you to try. Looking back, I'm like, oh, that's cheesy as fuck. Sam replies, by the way, it's Sam exclamation point.
Sam, I am. I eat green eggs and ham.
Sam.
I said. Okay, Dr. Seuss.
He says, my flower expenditure is obscene. I can construct and loving couplets to leave on the mirror, and am a relentless romantic. Poems, messages, foot rubs, a renaissance man of effort when motivated by one worthy of such adoration. I'm going to keep going. His prompts, you should not go out with me if it is a machismo you seek. Patient, protective, open conversationalist, making those around me feel safe and heard, which is tricky as my default is biting sarcasm, but strive to balance. My arms wrap nicely in cuddling embrace.
Oh my God. Like, I feel like these could have potential to be good characteristics, but what are you saying?
So much, but so little.
So much, so little. What?
Okay,
are you
he goes on.
saying?
My greatest strength. This is a photo of him. Looks like he's on the cliffs of Dover.
Oh no.
And he's shirtless
Oh no.
in jeans.
Wait, let me see that.
My greatest strength.
Oh dear God.
My bald head.
Oh dear God.
We love a man who reclaims
Yeah,
his bald
okay,
head.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Truth be told, if that doesn't do it for you, move along now, because it only goes downhill from here. Personality? Nope. Humor? Mostly dark. Gallows. Looks? See above. Hairline. Career? Just starting a second act. This is like a senior citizen, what's it called? Fabio? Senior citizen Fabio romance novel guy.
Why?
Right?
Yeah. Why the shirtless picture on the rocks?
In jeans.
In jeans.
It's intentional.
It's very intentional, which is
Extremely intentional.
not in a good way.
Yeah.
That's not a thirst trap. That's a dry trap. Okay. Oh my God.
Also, he says he's into monogamy. Great. And he says, it's my desire to focus mainly on working towards such a sustainable, long-term relationship. What are you? So, okay, he's an environmentalist.
The way that he writes this is so sterile.
Yeah.
It's so, like, I feel like he has potential to have like a sense of humor, but why are you writing it that way?
Right, because looking at his profile, he looks sweet. You know,
Yeah, I'm sure he's a nice
He looks like
guy.
a sweet guy.
But can you
But what
can
are
you get a
trying to,
copywriter or like an editor to review this?
What are you trying to prove? I don't.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Less is more with these
Yeah.
conversations.
This is a submission from one of our followers, Victoria. Love you, Victoria. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
Victoria.
for sending this. She sent us Mike.
Mike.
Okay. He's 40 years old, and this is one of his prompts that he answered. Hinge says, let's debate this topic. He says, women are attracted to jackass guys. It's like they'll let that slide if he vacations 35 times a year. The good guys, they get friend zoned. Then women want to settle down. Then they wonder where the good guys are.
Where are all the nice guys?
Again, he is not trying.
Where are they? Oh my God. Where are you guys? You guys.
Bitter, bitter man. Bitter, bitter man.
Just stop with the nice guy bullshit, okay? Just, you are not a nice guy if you're constantly bitter about not being picked because you're such a nice guy. No, you're not a nice guy.
Those are the guys that are
The
horribly
worst.
misogynistic. Just
They
awful.
are the worst. That is, you are dangerously close to being an incel.
Yes, yes, yeah. He also puts in his bio that what's important to him is having old school values. I believe in being a protector. I carry heavy items and open doors for a lady. I also follow the sidewalk rule.
Okay, first of all, being a protector from what, Mike?
Uh-huh.
From what? Let's follow that thought. Okay?
Yeah.
From other men.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't need you to protect us from other men. We need you to hold other men accountable. Okay. Call out
Yeah.
men for other shit. If no men existed, we'd be just fine. We wouldn't need protecting from anything. It's not like we're roaming around with bears and lions and tigers.
Would rather.
Oh my.
Would rather do that.
Would rather, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, we can. It's the bear and the man discourse, okay?
I carry heavy items. Okay, so join the Olympics. Like,
I carry heavy.
what do you want, a medal?
Like,
I carry heavy items.
it's you're heavy on the.
You are doing the least, my guy. The least.
You're doing the least with that carrying.
This is
heavy
a
thing.
man who is desperately trying to prove his manhood
Yeah, and
by
it's,
not being a man.
masculinity is not about carrying heavy shit. Okay, I can carry heavy shit. All right.
Yeah.
Like, we can carry heavy things too. It's not like, hello, we've been pregnant, all right?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is carrying around like just like 40, 50 extra pounds of like water weight, blood, a fetus, you know, all the things? Like,
Yeah.
get real, all right?
Get the fuck real.
Just-
And he also follows the sidewalk rule.
Oh, you mean you're not going to push us into the street?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, next, dude. Next. I'm going to play Zachary's Hinge voice note response to one of the prompts on Hinge. So the prompt is, here's proof I have musical talent. Okay? And here's Zachary on the other line.
So between 2018 and 2023, I wrote, recorded, and released a music album on Spotify. This one is about how awesome our relationship will be. Your hand in mine, I can't devise a happy ending without a lasting love affair. A happy ending.
Oh my God. Oh, God. It's giving Hunter. It's giving Hunter from The Office.
Oh, Jan.
Jan!
Be a man.
Oh my God. That was meant for the Jan in his life.
Also a red flag if a guy is way too into his own music. And bless him, that's from years and years ago.
Like, yes, hobbies, great. Hone those musical skills, okay? But that was not it, brother.
No.
That was not it. Oh God. I'm like dying of secondhand embarrassment.
I know.
I'm
I
dying.
know.
These are so hard.
When I was on Hinge, aggressively on Hinge, I could not listen to the voice notes. I couldn't listen to them because I was like, it's gonna make me not want to go out with them.
Oh.
So
It has to be done in such like
you have to be sarcastic about it.
You just have to be self-deprecating.
Yeah, you do. You do.
You really do, because if you try to be sincere,
it's
it's not going to come off well.
Hinge voice notes are not meant to be serious.
No.
Okay?
Please don't make them serious.
Stop making Hinge voice notes serious.
Oh God.
Unless you're in a
When
conversation
in doubt,
with someone.
keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Braden, spelled
That
B-R.
is such a fucking Newton name.
And guess how it's spelled?
Okay, I'm gonna guess. Hold on. Okay. Brayden. Breaghdn.
No.
Damn it.
It's more mysterious than that. Braeden.
Oh, Braden. Braden.
Oh, bless your parents.
It's like a,
Braden.
it's like a, if Moira Rose. Braden.
Yes,
Braden.
that's so good. The Hinge prompt reads, "Don't hate me if I." Braden's response is,
exercise in the most chaotic way possible. I like to ice skate and roller skate and bike and then also row and I want to try squash because I was really good at racquetball or I want to play badminton because I do not want to go and get a membership to an indoor tennis club.
Stop it. It's just, I can't. Stop. Kill me. Kill me.
you know what I love about that?
Exercise in the most chaotic
Kill
way
me.
possible.
Kill me. Kill me. Just stop. Oh my God. Can't. Please don't. For the love of God, don't play it again.
But you know what I love? Kate, listen for the end because he literally sounds out of breath.
This is his part of his exercise. It's chaotic.
Get a membership to an indoor tennis club.
He's like, oh God.
Exercise in the most chaotic.
Oh my God. Sorry. That was part of his chaotic exercise. Doing that Hinge note.
He sounds like a golden retriever that was granted a wish to become a human.
He's like,
She's like,
I love balls. I
racquetball,
love balls.
and
I love all the balls.
badminton.
There's balls.
But
and there's a squirrel.
Yeah.
And I'll chase the squirrel too. And
Okay.
I'll climb the tree. And I'll go out on a limb.
Don't
and
hit.
And I'll chase after you.
You know what? I am going to hate the shit out of you for that. Because I just can't. I just cannot.
It's too cute.
It's
It's too sweet. It's too adorable. But
don't hate me if I...
oh my God. I want to take you home, and you know what? Go with Jake and go with Louise and be the dog that they need you to be. Okay.
What a happy family we're creating.
We've got 3 now.
Fuck the Mormon Church for bringing families together. We are bringing families together right here.
Oh my God. Bless
Oh
his
my
heart.
God.
That's what I kept thinking this whole time. Bless your heart.
Definition of a golden retriever.
I know, but it's like not for me.
Not for me.
I hope you find your equal mate.
I hope you
Your
find
litter
someone
mate.
to play catch with.
I hope you find your litter mate, buddy.
Your litter mate.
Oh my God.
Litter mate.
I work with puppies now, so that's all I do.
I know. I was like, that was a great niche reference. Last profile that I would love to read is Troy. He is 56. Hi, my name is Troy. I'm a professional that's stable. Whatever that means. LOL. Own my own home, cars, etc. I'm 6'1", tall, love the outdoors, but also like movies, especially scary ones. Ultimately, I'm looking for my best friend and secret keeper. Let's start with friends first and go from there. And here we have Troy.
Troy. Oh my God.
A
Troy.
literal walking red flag as he is dressed in a bright red flat-brimmed hat,
Sunglasses. Indoors.
bright red shirt, taking a photo in the mirror, surrounded by Minecraft toys.
With the sunglasses on indoors. And it's the millennial peace sign. Look, I'd do the millennial peace sign and
With a
semi.
hat with the chub.
with the chub and the tight pants.
Where do we even begin?
Holy God.
And then we have my
side
favorite photo of him, actually. Just okay, so
What is?
as if the secret keeper,
secret keeper
description was not enough, he has a picture on his profile of him sitting down what looks to be his office, and he's got muscles, So and he's leaning over, and just with one finger to
Oh my
his
God. It's like he's looking
crusty lip.
He's looking. Oh my God. It's giving the vibe of like, I'm sitting down in an office with you, and I'm your employee, and I'm trying to tell you something, and you're trying to come on to me.
Yeah.
And you're like being a predator, but you're trying to be like,
He's
this is
watched
just between us.
way too much office porn.
Oh my God, so
Way
much. Yes.
Too much.
This is just between us.
My secret keeper.
I'm going to bend you over this desk.
You know what this photo is giving? Who's that sex trafficker guy that
Tim
fights
Ballard.
again? Yeah, Tim Ballard. It's giving Tim Ballard a
my
teensy
God.
bit.
It is. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to traffic you, and I'm going to pretend like I'm not. What the fuck?
I'm a professional that's stable. And as we're both thinking, what the fuck does that mean? He says,
like,
whatever that means.
Well,
LOL.
at least you're self-aware, I guess. I mean,
The
that
peace sign also in the red shirt photo, in the mirror photo. Oh,
why?
oh my God. Hide your kids
Hide your wives
from this man.
Hide your husbands too, because because Troy's about to rape everybody out
What
here.
the fuck is up with the Minecraft? And he knows that he has a little bit of a chub in that photo. That's why he posted it.
Oh God. He just got done looking at office
God.
porn. He's like, this is a
Yeah.
good picture.
I need you to keep my secret.
Keep my secret keeper.
I'm sleeping with my secretary, who's also a minor.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh God.
It's
God help them one and
so bad.
all. So what would we say? You
What
know,
are some tips and pointers?
some tips
Okay.
and pointers. Yeah.
I was going to touch on this because related to my job, and I've been learning more about, social media marketing and content creation. Yes, I'm a content creator on my own pages, but I'm working with someone else's brand, so I've been learning more about that. And something I learned while doing this job was something called pattern interruption. Okay, and I'm sure that people who work in marketing have already heard of this. So this is a pointer for you men. Okay, you need to do something to interrupt the monotony of dating apps. Okay, you need to do something to interrupt the pattern that women are constantly swiping through. It's the same shit over and over and over again. And if you have something that is going to jump out at women, it could be crazy or weird or goofy or silly or just like batshit crazy, okay? But you have to do something to interrupt the scroll, okay? Make women stop and look at your profile. Not in like, I'm psychotic, but like like an affable, crazy way, okay? Like for instance, when I was on the dating apps, I stopped on this man's profile because he was wearing a dress. And I was like, he looks interesting and confident because he's wearing a dress. He's going for women, but he's confident enough to put on a dress and be like, I'm silly and I'm goofy. Like, and I thought, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And the rest of his profile was funny. Stop being so mundane, okay? Stop with the fucking golf pictures. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I get that you have a hobby and golf is important and you are passionate about it. I'm not trying to shame your hobbies, okay?
We don't care.
But most women do not care about golf unless she is also a golfer, okay? I'm not a golfer. I can't speak to that.
We don't care about golf or fish.
Are you trying to date women or are you trying to date men? Because most men, a lot of other men do care about golf, okay?
Yes.
Are you trying to get with your bros or are you trying to get with the hoes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
So that's a main pointer that I have. Do something to break up the monotony, okay? Do something just out of pocket, just chaotic, weird, goofy, silly. Women like silly, goofy men, and you need to present that energy first. You need to bring that first, okay? None of this weird, like, dark, like taking a selfie in some kind of dark, like, cave where you can't even tell who you just.
Yeah.
God.
Give us something. Give us something exciting. Because listen, at this point in my life, it's gonna take someone very special. And who knows? I might end up with a man, might end up with a woman. Who knows? But as far as men go, it will take something very special and different and incredible for me to be impressed with you. So you need to be putting in some effort to, at the very least, your profile.
Yes. Because women can tell when you don't put in effort.
Yeah.
And if you're not putting effort into your profile, you are not going to put effort into you or this
Or me.
relationship. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The gateway drug to relationship hell is your dating profile.
God.
And along with that, take better photos of yourself.
Please.
At the very least, bare minimum.
Ask your
Variety.
sister. Ask your ex-girlfriend. Like, ask
Your
women.
grandma probably could take a better photo than you.
Ask women in your life to be like, hey, can you take this picture of me? Or, hey, how does this picture look? They will tell you. They will give you tips. Ask a
Yes.
Gen Z daughter, ask a Gen Z niece, anybody, any woman.
Yes, because I have come across too many profiles where it is selfies every damn photo, and I'm not even fucking kidding. Every and the special ones are car selfies every goddamn photo. What is this telling me about you?
And take the fucking sunglasses off.
Yes.
Take off the sunglasses.
Take off the hat.
Take off the hat.
Keep your shirt on.
Keep your shirt on, please. Please, okay? Keep your shirt on. Take off the sunglasses. Take off the hat. We need to see you. We need to see who you are, okay? And don't put like multiple men in these pictures with you, because then you can't tell who is who, okay?
Yep.
Don't put kids in your profile pictures. None of that shit. No kid baiting, okay?
Current photos.
Current photos.
Current photos. It's always funny if I, was on the apps for a minute and then I took a break and then I went back, like maybe a year later. I'm like, I've seen this guy before, and
Same
he
pictures.
still has the same pictures.
Same pictures.
And I did talk to him for a sec before. Definitely not now, because it's the same. It's the same. Just take better photos of yourself, like self-time.
And you need to have a variety, okay?
Yeah, a
You need to have a
variety.
candid photo of yourself. Like maybe if you're out and about and someone like snaps a picture of you, like doing something fun
Something
that you love to do.
Something in a group. Something with a group,
Something in a
sure.
group. Yeah,
with a friend.
Okay, yeah, you can post a group photo, but something candid, okay? And be like, hey, I'm this guy on the left or whatever.
Yeah.
And then a selfie is okay, but one selfie.
One. And that includes mirror photos and selfies that you're taking.
Yes,
with
like face forward, back camera in the bathroom. One selfie, okay?
One is pushing it, to be honest.
A nicer self-portrait. Use the self-timer on your phone. Learn how to use it. You guys, women figure this shit out, okay?
I thought
you guys
guys
are
were
supposed to be the
techie.
I thought you guys are supposed to be the smarter, like, techier sex. You're not, because we figure this shit out. Like, we know how to take pictures of ourselves, okay? You can do it. You can do it. Get some good lighting. You need to get some natural lighting, indirect lighting through a window. Set up the timer, and like, yeah, it might feel awkward, but just have fun with it. Just pretend like you're laughing, or okay, whatever. Just selfies, one. Candid photos, another one. Portrait, one. Okay, or if you have like one professional photo, that's fine. If you have like some kind of LinkedIn profile, whatever photo, and it's like a professional headshot, you can use that, but only one. Okay, a variety is important.
Yes.
If you genuinely think you're funny, then we need to be able to get that from your profile. Okay.
Yeah.
Because funny men are important. Like, I like funny men. You like funny men.
Yeah.
But there's like men who think they're funny and men who are actually funny.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about just like shooting your profile out there just to get something out there, it's not like social media. It's not like content, right? Like the more you're seen, the better. It's maybe just think about your responses a little bit longer. If you're not totally be clever, be witty, give us something, because trust me, we are seeing the worst of the worst of the worst.
And these long ass like descriptions, captions.
God.
No, again, the longer you go on, the more it's like, why does this guy need to explain himself so much, and what is he hiding? Brevity is the soul of wit. Okay. Keep that in mind, right? A man who knows how to get the point across in a funny way with as few words possible, amazing.
Make it punchy,
sharp, clever.
I cannot stand to come across a profile and they have all their hobbies listed in the form of emojis. Oh, that is all the time. They like biking, bike. They like boating, boat. They like and it's like all, it looks really organized too. It's like listed one by one, and they have methodically put in emojis for one. I cannot
because
stand
you're picturing
it.
them scrolling on their phone, looking through each one.
Where's the dog one?
Where's the dog emoji? Here it is. Okay. Now here's
Where's the mommy one? I love my mom.
Bottle emoji. Mommy.
Where's the chicken fingers one? I love chicken fingers.
No, literally. I don't even use emojis that much.
Here's the beer emoji. Here's the glasses, the champagne emoji. And
It's not cute, and it also is giving like AI man. Yes. Like when I come across a profile like that, I'm like,
Because ChatGPT loves to use
This was
emojis.
generated by AI.
Mm-hmm. ChatGPT
weird.
loves emojis.
It's weird. Stop doing it. It's weird.
So
I don't
those
like it.
are some of our pointers. Take them or leave them.
Yeah, I feel like this needs to become like a segment, like of like dating
does.
profiles and stuff.
Absolutely, because this is so fun, and there is endless content.
Way more. I had way more on my phone.
Endless content. This is so good. I really do want more men to like submit some to us.
Yeah, so maybe this will get. Yeah,
like.
And I did it last minute, so
Yeah, I did. But honestly, if you're a guy
Mm-hmm.
and you are interested and like genuinely wanting us to give you some tips or pointers or even roasting your profile, like we're all about that. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll make this another segment and then we'll give you more heads up. Be like, hey, send us your profile
Yeah.
and we'll help you
Yeah.
out because we're so nice.
So nice.
But anyway, this was so fun. Thank you.
This was so much fun.
This is hilarious.
Again, thank you so much for listening. Do not forget to follow us on social media, messy_jeans on Instagram and TikTok. Do not forget to review us,
Please
rate
review.
us, subscribe to
Yes.
our podcast.
Yes. Thank you so much for those who have rated, who have reviewed, who do subscribe, who do listen. We reached 100,000. Oh my God. Whoa.
Manifest, babe.
Calm down. Calm down, girl.
1,000.
1,000
For
which I think
3
is
episodes.
pretty
Are you
good.
kidding?
That's
Thank
pretty
you so
good.
much, you
So,
guys.
Thank you so much. Honestly, like, we just love anybody, even if there's just one person listening, that just means one person thinks we're cool enough to listen to our opinions. So
Yeah, yeah.
we love it. We love all of you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we love you guys.
Thank you. Bye.